Hey guys, Ragtag Gaming here, and today I am with my esteemed colleague and best friend, Felipe.
I teach physics at Harvard.
Yeah, anyways, today we decided to go onto the internet and pick some random songs and get their lyrics, put them in Google Translate, and translate them from different weird languages back to English and back to another language and so on. And we got some pretty wacky results, so I guess we can start commencing the song reading. The first one we have All Star by Smash Mouth. The translations we did was Spanish to Latin to Serbian to Thai. So this should be pretty good. So how do you want to go about it? I read the first paragraph, you read the second?
We might as well just do what songs we picked, and you pick Smash Mouth.
Okay, so that means I read All Star
and
The Night Santa Went Crazy.
And then I read Panzerkampf.
Okay. So here goes. Suddenly he told me that a man in this world would send me. I'm not a sharp tool in the warehouse. And it looks silly, fingers. Figured that in front of it. So in the past year and at a Zaustav Jaju started, rules will fall to the ground to work. This is not because they do not like to live reasonably. It will become because of your sadness and engineering. It becomes this brain oozboojuji in the head. A lot of it. Again, so how much evil is in the way? If you do not know where to go, do not let the light that you are not alone. Alas, now is the star where everyone brings your game to play. Now where Star Rock has been awarded the show. It was full of all of the gold, only stars to destroy the mold. This is a great place to get cold and tell. Raid now waits until you're old. But he asked them to distinguish the meteorite from the satellite image. Adults are thin enough, hot water can be put on. Holy mountain, what about you? This is how you want it, never force. I need to get rid of that place. I said the idea. Can you use my lowest fuel? He can use a little change. So in the past year and not a Zaustav Jaju started, rules will fall to the ground to work. This is not because they do not like to live reasonably. It will become because of your sadness and engineering. It becomes this brain oozboojuji in the head. A lot of it. Again, so how much evil is in the way? If you do not know where to go, do not let the light that you are alone. Not alone. It was full of all of the gold, only stars to destroy the mold. And that was All Star. And next song we got is The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al. If you haven't seen that, I would advise you go check it out. The languages we did was Zulu to Yiddish to Hawaiian to French. Okay, down to the workshop of the elf toy car. For good Greek sons and daughter Helene. When the busted manager in almost afraid of half M to death. If you had a gun in his hand and Nike brandy in mind. The Kona Umi, his shoes drawn is full of ammo. As you tie, discontented drunk with fat Rambo. And he smiled with his eyes. Melee Kaliki Maka. And all to put everyone can do. At night Santa came Kamehameha. On the night of Saint Nick went crazy. Recognizing lost it getting a part for the blue one after Kalakua in his brain. However, it was decided that an explosive. The place where you find pieces of Cupid and Comet. A tie of his entourage with the office elves. A network with Rudolph reindeer sausages. He found the hula and Fury and the German Luger. He shot like Dasher Freddy Krueger. He took a flamethrower and barbecued Blitzen. He was a great officer, said, "We taste chicken." At night, Santa came Kamehameha. At night, the lights are Kris Kringle. Now you can barely walk around the North Pole stepping in the reindeer guts. He is a National Guard and FBI. There is a wall of eyewitness news. Helicopters encircling on the sky and bullets and the number of pure bodies. Kikoa and each of you to know that Santa Claus my, who was once a rat. Yes, in Virginia, Santa Donna time in federal prison for his crimes could work. Hey, little time, call a more tears and keep 700 years. But the vixen ink and was nervous giving, and the elves and get a professional to do the job Holland. And the woman is on the phone every night, his film bargaining lawyer used. It talking end of the night, Santa came Kamehameha. At night, St. Nicholas Flipper, breaking the back of milk and biscuits. It's for me as it's tired getting gypped. Oh, the night Santa came Kamehameha. On the night of St. Nick went crazy. In form o' getting a feast for blue. One after Klakua in his brain. Yes, anything after Klakua in his brain. Say Aku Oi. Yes, the latter was caught in his mind. And that would be it for the night Santa went crazy. And the next we have Panzerkampf. So, Felipe, you can take it away.
Panzerkampf is by Sabaton. It's translated from English to Russian to German to Luxembourgish to Persian. At home, the German army marched. In the Soviet Union, summer 1943. Panzer and thousands line up. How can you eyes to see? Ready for the rush, slayed axes waiting to fall into the trap. Minds in the dark, after dark, expected to start. When the time, invasion is imminent attack. When the war began, no way out, no way back. End of the Third Reich, the time has come to an end. Here's the period ending, it's time to try. At home, the German army marched. Comrades stand side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Tank regiment on Russian soil, thunder in the east. A million people in war, Soviet wrath unleashed. Prokhorovka field, as the fire burned battle. Heavy casualties in the war to do. Back Germany. Fighting on four fronts, they hunt for Russians outside of the Soviet Union, strengthening pole, valid axis, sending in all the reserves, guarantees its failure. Union soldiers, organ failure, army ruins, remains centered in hell. At the end of the Third Reich approaches, the time has come to an end. Here's the period ending, it's time to try. At home, the German army marched. Comrades stand side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Tank regiment on Russian soil, thunder in the east. A million people in war, Soviet wrath unleashed. Dear comrades, before the Soviet Union, wait! Mother Russia, Union countries, people, strong team, Mother Russia. Union countries, again as victor. There the Red Army. End of the Third Reich, the time has come to an end. Here the period ending, it's time to try. At home, the German army marched. Comrades stand side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Tank regiments on Russian soil, thunder in the east. A million people in war, Soviet wrath unleashed.
Oh, and there you have it, folks. There's the translation of Panzerkampf. And I hope you enjoyed. I think I'm going to do some more of this a little bit later. So yeah, I will see you in the next one.